Mountain biking can be a lot of fun, but if you want something more serious than just your average speedometer, you're gonna have to buy a very expensive Garmin. Or you can just get one of these 5 activity trackers. Google Fit is our number 5 because while it is a very simple layout, it's also very limiting. And when you're using it on the go as a speedometer on your handlebars, for example, it's not quite as good because the information you get is very limited to just distance and speed and time. Whereas some of the apps we'll see later give you way more information. But if you're new to the sport, or if you want to track all of your activities, so while you go for a run, while you go for a hike, all that sort of stuff, and you want one single app, Google Fit is actually great, and it'll also help you track your weight. Number 4 on our list is Runtastic's mountain biking specific app. Now, while this app is really good, it gives you a lot of information and the website is also really good, it's very annoying to use. So it actually took me 3 minutes to set it up before I went for the first run because it was asking me to share everything to Facebook, which I didn't want. It was asking me to buy their premium version all the time. There's always advertising going on, and that's why it's at number 4 and not at 3. Now, number 3 on our app is Endomondo Sports Activity Tracker. Now, this is a great one because it gives you an awful lot of information. You can even use it as a heads-up display on your handlebars. Really great little app. I would like to see some more functionality, maybe something more with comparing your workouts, listing all your workouts like we'll see with the next 2 apps. So the battle for second was very difficult, but in the end I decided to put Strava on number 2. Now, Strava is a great app and actually an awful lot of people use it and prefer it over what I have as number 1. Strava lets you keep track of your bike, your maintenance, also of your running shoes if you decide to use it for running. And you can compete with your friends, it's easily shareable, you get all these personal best sector times and all that sort of good stuff. And it can be a lot of fun and you can use it to really train yourself and get better. But what annoyed me a lot with Strava is, first of all, it's 60 euros a year if you want to buy the premium version, which you need in order to get heart rate data. It's also a bit useless, all this sector information, because I mean, while it is fun to share and to go like, yay, I'm faster than you, it doesn't actually help you as an individual all that much. Now, number 1 is Sports Tracker, and the reason for this is that Sports Tracker does everything. Basically, it can be mounted on your handlebars, you can use it as a speedometer, you can see your heart rate on there, your cadence if you buy the heart rate and cadence monitors, of course. You can see your distance averages, you can put everything into speed or into pace averages, which is kind of handy. But what I like most about Sports Tracker is the audio feedback, and I actually run my handlebars without anything on there at all, basically using only my earpods as my speedometer, where it will tell me my heart rate, my averages, my distance, how long I've been riding for, all that sort of stuff. That's why I really prefer Sports Tracker over all the others. And then there's of course the tracking. There are great maps. You can track your heart rate, speed, height, all that sort of stuff. If your phone supports it, you can use the barometer in your phone to track the height, which should be more accurate, but I found that if the weather changes significantly, it will mess up the results a little bit. But yeah, you can, if you still want to use Strava afterwards to get those cool data things, you can just export the GPX files, import them into Strava, and compare your friend's performance to yours that way, which is exactly what I did, as you can see on your screen right now. So yeah, I would say number one is Sports Tracker. It's just way more information than anyone ever even needs, but you can customize the screens if it's too much for you anyway. And it's great for working out and training yourself to become a better rider in terms of basically what sort of fitness shape you're in. So guys, thank you very much for watching. If you liked this video, there's that like button. If you didn't, there's of course the dislike button, as well as the subscribe button for when I make a video that you do like. If you want to follow me or the channel even more, there's Facebook and Twitter linked below in the description. And if you want to support the channel, there's Patreon and paypal.me. For now though, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys next week.